Also, one of the things, Krista, that we didn't talk about is how do you find a provider? So when you guys are looking for a lactation consultant or a speech and language pathologist or a dentist or anything like that to have a consultation done or for somebody to look at it, make sure that you're looking for somebody who is TOTS trained, TOTS, which is tethered oral tissues. We are trained and specialized in lip and tongue ties. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're seeing somebody that has some type of knowledge on it. Also, pediatric dentist, when you guys are searching for a pediatric dentist that does lingual labial frenulums, frenotomies, frenectomies, they're called a lot of different things. You can always, our dentists here locally, I always tell my moms, they're going to tell you if it needs to be done or not. So always schedule a consultation, have them see you, give them, let them give you their opinion. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to have anything done, but at least it'll give you a resource that you guys go to. They'll do an assessment. They'll be able to tell you, yes, we feel like this is hindering things. It's something that you guys need to take care of. So make sure that you're looking for somebody who's TOTS trained. And again, it's TOTS. There's a lot of social media groups that you guys can look into. Just search just locally TOTS trained provider, where I live. And then also when you're looking for dentists, when you go to their websites and you see what services they offer, you'll see that they'll offer frenotomies, frenectomies. It'll talk about lingual, labial frenulums, laser, any of that type of stuff. So make sure that you're doing your research and looking out for, people in your area that are knowledgeable about the tongue and lip ties.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I actually just made a post in our group about making sure when you are getting a medical question to go to the right person right in the medical field. Don't go to a Facebook group and just ask, a random person. You really want to make sure this, this is something that's very serious and, need to go to the right person for it.
And most insurances pay for lactation services. So anybody that always reaches out to me, I always have them go through my insurance first. Let's see if we can get it covered through insurance. Most insurances will pay for lactation services, if not fairly reasonable, so reach out to somebody, because the earlier the interventions, the better the outcomes. And when I talk about that, I mean, like as far as milk production, if we have a baby who's not feeding well, it's going to hinder production. So make sure that you see somebody earlier versus later. Or if you just don't get a good feeling like things are going right, or they're having some of the symptoms or characteristics of some of the things that we talked about, definitely reach out to somebody just to get some answers for you and make sure that you're kind of in the right direction.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, and guys, as you're watching, if you have any other questions that come up that you want to ask Kristen, remember we are doing these once a month. So we're kind of covering different topics each month. So we do always look at the comments too. So if you guys have questions, maybe we can answer them on a future episode. So thanks everyone for tuning in. And thanks, Kristen, for coming on. These have been
Thank you guys.
So helpful.